Hi, Bobby. What have you seen going on with the power play?
Well, I don't think we're as far off as I think people would think. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the heck I'm looking. I think our entries got to get, everything's got to get a little better. Our entries, for one, could be cleaner, which we addressed today. Our shot first mentality, I think, only being there for a short period of time and probably still having less than 7 or 8 reps overall, or somewhere in that range, I guess. I feel like we're okay. We got to get the puck off the wall a little better, and we got to get pucks inside the zone, inside the bubble, I guess, around the net a little better. But when you got a guy like Bird, I think you need to feed him and give him a chance to have one-on-one contested battles, and that's guys shooting and rebounds, and then me kind of getting on rebounds and pushing them to areas where he can excel. So, I think the onus is on a little bit of everybody a little bit, but there's certainly some things we can clean up, but I don't think we're that far. We had some opportunities and some shots that just need to find a way to go.
And just what is it like? I mean, now there are, I think, 5 teammates on the COVID protocol. Just the disruption, and I'm sure concern with contact tracing and whatnot, that, you guys are a week into the season and it's already in this state.
Yeah. And it's hard to believe you can do more due diligence and be more aware of the situation than we have been, and it still finds a way into 5 guys and possibly more when you talk about contact tracing. But we've done an incredible job of buying into what's in front of us. So, when you can't ice a full roster and you're looking at guys jumping in, it changes things. It's a minor inconvenience, the rest of the stuff. But, that's, I don't want to say that's the NHL. That's the NHL this year. So it's going to be interesting. But, for me, both my line mates gone. The guys that I went through camp with, even though I had missed some time and had some familiarity with, are gone. And you're asking guys to fill different roles. It's a tall task, but that's where we're at. That's what we got to accept. So, a little frustrating. You just hope everybody stays healthy, and the guys that are down get healthy quickly, and we can get back to work.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Next up, Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, Bobby, I'm curious how the first few days first couple of days, I guess, on the road have been. How strange is it, and what are you guys really able to do to spend time?
Yeah, nothing. Yesterday was a different day with a travel day, so you kind of take up a lot of time there. By the time we were done with meetings and getting to our room, it was really time to try and take a nap and go back to the rink, right? So not a ton, but there's just no congregating, right? There's no chance to really spend time with your teammates except for a quick meal after the game, and that's kind of even 3 to a table, and I don't know. It's protocol. It is what it is. You just kind of shake your head and say, okay, and do it. Today's the first real test. We just got back to our rooms, and now I got, 3 o'clock now. I got 8 hours to kill till bedtime, and with nothing but a meal and a lot of books to read. So ask me again if I'm driving myself crazy tomorrow.
What's in the reading list?
I'm into The Road right now. I got about 100 pages left of that one. And then I got Cannery Row by Steinbeck up next. So I brought 5 or something like that. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend doing it. So better be prepared.
What do you think, like, the team loses in that? Obviously, it's going to be boring, but, like, is there anything lost by not getting to spend kind of that quality time, especially for you as you get to know some of these guys better?
Yeah, I think there's a touch of a bonding element that goes away. So you got to find other ways and try to, for me, I try to engage with every guy every single day, whether it's 2 minutes or a quick chat, at the rink. When you lose those things, it kind of changes the dynamics of the team and camaraderie, but you find other ways to make do. It's just, that time spent is what's lost mostly in the COVID NHL travel protocols and things like that. But everybody's doing it. Everybody's used to it by now. Everybody's understanding of it by now. So you make do and you keep going.
And then last one from me. What have you thought of playing with Anthony these last couple of games, Mantha? What stood out to you about his game, and do you think you guys can complement each other well?
Yeah, I think we could. I think we could probably. I don't want to say we're passing up shots. I had 8 last night and couldn't find a way to get one to go. And a lot of those came off of things that he had done and created space for me. So I think there's an opportunity. I don't know how long it'll stick. We'll just try and continue to grow together when we're together. But he creates a lot of problems for other teams when he's skating, and he pushes guys back and opens up ice underneath. Obviously everybody pays extra attention to him because of the shot, right? He's going to draw guys. He's going to open up room in that regard. And then he made a couple of passes to me last night that I didn't capitalize on, unfortunately, that, could have changed the game if I had scored in the third on those 2 one-timers he gave me. So there's a lot to like about playing with him. There really is. We just got to find a way to execute. And that's, last night I'll take a big onus of that. I had 8 shots. We got to find a way to change the game with one of them.
Thanks, Bobby.
My pleasure, man.
Next up, Art Regner, DetroitRedWings.com.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. First of all, I have a quick reading recommendation for you, and I don't want you to be daunted by this because I know you can handle it. War and Peace, the Norton Critical Edition. It's over 1,600 pages, but it has notes, and it's great. And it'll take you through the whole season probably. But seriously, when I had to read it in school, the professor said it'd be one of the greatest books I've ever read. And he was absolutely spot on. I mean, it's really, really a good book. And okay, now we'll talk a little bit of hockey.
Well, I'll put it on the list. I'm going through the 100 books every person must read right now, and I've choked away at like 12 or 13 of them over the past 6 months. So if it's on there, I'll get to it. But if not, I'll find a way anyway.
If it's not on there, Bobby, seriously, it's not much of a list.
Yeah. Then thanks. Okay, I'll find out and let you know.
I mean, I was impressed there for a second, but now I'm starting to wonder what kind of list is this. But
I don't know. I found it on a website. It was a goal to tick off.
All right.
I don't drink anymore. I got a lot of time to kill and things to find. I got to find things to do.
We're in the same boat that way. Okay. With that said, I know you're one of the best players in the world. Everybody is in the National Hockey League, and we hear. You just have to make do, and it is what it is, and we're all in this weird time together. All of us are sharing it. But what I'm really, really curious about is with 5 guys already on the protocol list, and it could go more, and the Red Wings look like they're going to try to soldier through this regardless of where this takes them. Is there such thing as instant chemistry? I guess what I'm trying to say is, are you guys that good that just throw me out there with 2 other guys on a line and we'll make it happen?
I think everybody at this level can make do with anybody that you put them out there with. Yeah, but there's just going to be chemistry that you play with a guy and you just feel it. I've had that a few times in my career with other players, and you just have an instinctual feel about where they like the puck, where they're going to be. And then there's certain guys that you play with that you would think you have a similar style to, and it's supposed to work, and it just doesn't because for lack of a better word, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, right? You got 2 guys that want to play down low, or you got 2 shooters that want to stand in the same place. So I think there's all these interesting little elements that create that exist to create instant chemistry in your sense. But for the elite level lines, I think it takes time to develop and really understand another player. But at this level, the top 500 whatever players in the world it is, you can make do with anything. Yeah, you certainly 1 through 4, everybody can play and make plays, and certainly at different levels. But yes, there should be enough chemistry to get through an NHL game with anybody on the roster. That's for sure.
I know you're just really new to this, but how difficult and frustrating it is to wake up every morning and not sure exactly what you're going to encounter at the rink.
I think I should preface it by saying I think we're fortunate that our line of work's working right now when there's a lot of other things in the world that are going on that aren't. So when you put that into perspective, there's nothing that's more than a minor inconvenience in our line of work right now. And that's just the way I see things. Do I want to test every day? No. Do I think I need to test every day? No. Am I a mask guy? No, not at all. But those are the things that you need to do to be inconvenienced to play the game of hockey. And I do that. My employer says to do that. I do that. So I don't take any of it for granted that it's more than an inconvenience.
All right, Bobby. Look, I'm going to get you a copy of War and Peace. I'm going to get it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'm going to get it through the bubble to you. I promise.
That'd be
I
great.
actually give the book away as graduation gifts. Kids
Do you
aren't
really?
really
Okay.
excited when they see it, but after they read it, they are. So best of
Well,
luck,
yeah.
Bobby. Keep it going, buddy.
I'm not excited about 1,600 pages, but I got time on my hands, so I appreciate it.
All right, you've got it.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll wrap up today with Ted Colfin from the Detroit News.
With no book recommendation, by the way. I haven't read one in a while. How was United Center last night? I mean, obviously, that's one of the best rinks in the league. I've read a couple of things that said, like, there's 80 people in there. I can't even imagine that. I mean, what was it like?
I don't know. I don't know where I heard 80 people. I definitely didn't see 80 people unless they were
Wow.
working behind the scenes. I don't think I noticed anybody in the crowd. It's eerie. There's a very little crowd noise pumped in. The thing I missed most was the anthem. That just gives you that jolt of adrenaline that you can't find anywhere else in the league. It's just a special thing. And I actually thought I was standing beside Brome, and I thought, this guy's getting gypped on his first game in this building. Number one for the history, and number two for the excitement that it generates. So it was different. It was almost church mouse quiet at times last night, and you could kind of hear guys talking at the other end of the bench. And I don't know if I remember playing a game that was more detailed on the ice about the communication and how easy it was to do. So it's a little deflating because that building just gives you so much. But when we can do it safely, I'm looking forward to getting back there. Excuse me.
Do you like that noise chatter that they're doing, like at LCA and like last night? I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative and no noise at all. But I mean, do you sit it or anything?
Yeah, I think I got the gist. You faded out just a touch, but I think for me, I like it.
Okay.
I think anything to add a different element to make it feel like a normal game, I say help and go for it, and I enjoy it. I know there's been kind of mixed reviews on that, but it doesn't bother me. I think LCA has done a good job. The atmosphere has been pretty good for us. So, each building is going to be different. I understand that, but I appreciate the noise.
Sounds good. Thanks, Bobby.
All right, man. My pleasure.
All right, thanks, everyone. We're just going to move everyone back to the waiting room quickly and bring in Coach Blashill shortly.